Welcome to our special program, Jack Lau. This is very impressive. It seems to be a tree. Is it a Christmas tree?
No, it's a patent tree. It's a patent tree. Actually, each of these represents a patent that we filed. We have already filed 55 patents in the United States, in Europe, and in China, with 27 granted. So each number represents actually a significant amount of work. Tens of engineers over the years designing specific technologies that we think is unique enough that's worthwhile for us to file patents.
You know, Jack, I really want to take a look at how you deal and get along with those brilliant employees of your company. Let's take a look at some aspects of your corporate culture.
Of course, of course.
Jack, why Shenzhen looks better? Does Shenzhen offer these young people better opportunities?
Absolutely. I mean, Shenzhen, the proximity to Hong Kong, we started a company in Hong Kong, and then we realized that in order to be a comprehensive technology service company, it's natural for us. And in fact, it's the only place that's suitable for us to establish our branches. And now Shenzhen's office is bigger than the Hong Kong office. We have more than 200 people working in the Shenzhen office.
You know, the tragic death of 12 employees from the Fox company that shocked the whole world, not only China. What have you done to avoid repeating the same stupid mistakes?
I think that treating colleagues as part of the family is very, very important. If you walk around our office, we really take good care of our colleagues. They are like an extended family.
Those young people committed suicide because of the stressful working circumstances as well as the low salaries. Are you unhappy with the rise of the labor costs?
The interesting thing about technology service companies is that it's the contributions that you can do. It is not the absolute expenses that you have to pay to each employee or colleagues. It's the productivity that they can do.
Not long ago, Tsinghua University, one of the most prestigious universities in China, commemorated the 100th anniversary of its founding, and a lot of people were asking much the same question as to the liberal arts and the strength of it in strengthening the competitive edge of the university, the academic integrity and the independence of ideas and freedom of speech. Let's go back to your university years.
That's right.
Well, Jack, you know, I returned from Minnesota to attend my son's commencement graduation. I certainly share the happy moment of your graduation. You came from Silicon Valley. Why does the United States of America boast of having people like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs?
Because they encourage creativity. You know, it's not a cliche to say that Americans or the education system incubate a lot of creative people, because they really do. There's no discrimination that, okay, well, you finish college or you don't finish college. As long as you can contribute, you're a hero. It's a can-do spirit. But I think that actually in Shenzhen there are a lot more of these stories right now. A lot of people ask me the reasons for success, and I said, you just have to keep trying.
Then what's your ambition?
Well, my ambition, I think that one day, as perception digital grows, our technologies will become the driving forces to some of the world's most impressive consumer electronics, such as that of Apple, maybe.
I hope you'll become China's Bill Gates one day in the near future.
Thank you very much.
We are happy to be joined by Professor Steve Dickrey, Senior Associate Dean and Master's Programs Director of the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. How do you characterize Chinese entrepreneurship compared with the innovative spirit of the Americans and the entrepreneurship in European countries?
I think it's actually very similar, but the market opportunities are greater. In mature economies, there are less, say, gaps in the needs for consumer. In China's case, with the growth of the consumer and the rapid advancement of business, I guess the need for entrepreneurs is greater. And so the motivation to be one, to be a startup private enterprise is rampant. Among our students in Shenzhen, I would say 50%, these are MBA students, graduate students, half of them either are part of a startup or plan to be in a startup when they graduate. That's a very high percent.
Do you see a war looming larger between Hong Kong and the mainland, vying for the most brilliant, the most talented people and professionals?
I think it's more of a partnership. Shenzhen connection to Hong Kong is a strong one. And as the border weakens, meaning access is much easier, I think there's more synergy between the two. I mean, there's a lot of operations here that support operations in Hong Kong. A lot of investment from Hong Kong coming into Shenzhen.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Something to do.